Well, just take a look at this headline. Unvaccinated drivers pose a safety risk. And that's according to a researcher given $50,000 to encourage vaccination. So, unjabbed drivers pose a safety risk. Now, I've been promising myself that I'm going to use the word retarded more often from now on. And this seems like a great opportunity. This is retarded. So we are expected to believe this, that not being jabbed with a specific one, by the way, keep in mind, a specific vaccine. I mean, everybody had their shots when they were a kid. I mean, lots of people have had like hepatitis shots before they've gone to visit a tropical country. So it's just this one specific vaccine that they're talking about. That's the one that makes you an unsafe driver. You know, maybe if they give him another 50 grand, he'll bring climate change into it. Maybe people who don't recycle are dangerous drivers too. Let's see. Donald Riedelmeier, a University of Toronto professor and director of clinical epidemiology at Sunnybrook Health Sciences Centre, was given a $50,000 grant in July 2021 to encourage jab confidence in Canada. The grant was provided by the Natural Sciences and Engineering Research Council of Canada, which the Canadian federal government funds, of course. Well, at least this was actually spent in Canada. I mean, if it wasn't given to them, Trudeau probably would have just given it to another country. Let's see, he hypothesized that unvaccinated drivers might ignore traffic safety rules, given they ignored Health Canada's intense vaccine campaigns. Let's see, because you don't want to put in a brand new technology into your body with the absence of long-term trials. That means that you're going to ignore traffic safety rules. Yeah, this is straight out of the Soviet playbook. I mean, if you're dissenting against what the government is telling you, you're somehow mentally defective. That's the problem. The problem isn't what they're doing. The problem is you for not doing it. There must be something wrong with you. Let's see. He accessed medical records of people in Ontario hospitalized from car accidents during August 2021, before jab passports were introduced in the province. Of the 6,682 individuals who required emergency care following a car crash, 1,682 were unjabbed, which accounted for 25% of the accidents. So let's see, Riedelmeier, whatever that is, said that during the same period, just 16% of Ontarios 18 years or older were unvaccinated, which is equal to a 72% increased relative risk compared with those vaccinated. So I guess that proves it. The unjabbed are a bunch of lunatics driving around ignoring the rules. Although, come to think of it, this doesn't actually seem very scientific, does it? Because you could kind of just start making things up. Like you could say that the jab people were more terrified and were all cowering in their homes, whereas the unjabbed people were just out driving around living their lives and therefore were more likely to get into an accident. Is that the case? Well, there seems to be about as much evidence of that as there is of his hypothesis. This is how the public loses trust with who the media are calling experts. He says that a relative risk of this magnitude, furthermore, exceeds the safety gains from modern automobile engineering advances and also imposes risks on other road users. And not only that, but that the observed risks might also justify changes to drivers' insurance policies in the future. We hope that this knowledge might convince them to get vaccinated. Oh yeah, he hopes that this thing he just completely made up is going to make people go and do the thing that he's paid $50,000 to convince them to. Well, here's the grant that this guy got for encouraging vaccine confidence in Canada. $50,000, July 1st, 2021. It says, encouraging vaccine confidence in Canada promo science grants support organizations with strong track records of science and or health promotion to deliver evidence-based vaccine promoting information to key communities and groups and or build capacity in the community to promote confidence in the jabs. So we should actually edit this a little bit, rewrite it, I think. Track records of science and or health promotion to deliver evidence-based should be changed to deliver made-up nonsense. Anyway, this is how narratives get shaped. How many organizations, how many people did Trudeau give money to push his message? We already know he's given hundreds of millions of dollars to the corporate media here to push his message, so I'm going to guess many and a lot. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.